Some pretty low scores for Judge Dorow. I've seen 95s, 70s. One guy left at 65. How's it going, everyone? You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time you like this video, smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. And if it's not too much trouble, if you don't mind being criticized, agreed with, applauded, leave a comment. Because I'm going to tell you something. I got so much abuse for the Judge Dorow apology video, which wasn't my idea. It was a comment left by a very loyal viewer and subscriber, and I do that sometimes. And now people are being very open, and they say, hey, you can use my name. It's not confidential, Christian. So what I did with that video, I was going to tag her in the description, but then I said, I don't want her to get too much abuse, but some people are going to agree with her too. So I put her handle in the comments, in the description. And I invited people to subscribe. I said, listen, if you don't agree with her, subscribe to her. Because she may not be saying what you're thinking or what you believe in, but she's saying what she believes in. And as a result of that, maybe you can enter into a dialogue. That's what this whole thing is about, in my opinion. This is why I make videos. I make videos for the views. I mean, I like the views. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. But I like the discussion. And some of the best comments, guys, honestly, I don't know if this is aimed for you, but it is for me. Some of the best comments or conversations that I have are with people that disagree with me. And especially people that don't just disagree with me and curse me out or call me a name, but disagree with me and like just kind of set down a series of factors and argue those factors and do so successfully to the point that it changes the way that I think. That's happened on more than once or twice. That's happened quite a bit. And that's what makes this fun. And like I said, all I was doing was putting out a video based on a comment from a subscriber. Now, what's interesting is that that inspiration, the video that came from that, drew comments which are the basis of this video that scored the judge far lower than I did. Where I had her at a 97, there are people that gave her a 65. Now, I'm not saying that the person that left the comment that inspired the video would have necessarily given her a 65, but I'm saying that based on her comment, she felt that Darrell Brooks Jr. got away with just too much. And she felt that at some point, that would have been something the judge should have apologized to the families for. And even though I give the judge a 97, and a lot of you hate the fact that I keep mentioning that, if we're talking about scores and we're talking about the judge who I have scored, I think it's pretty relevant. I think it would be a disservice to the channel to not bring it up. But I gave her a 97. I shaved 3 points off of her score, which a lot of people have given me a lot of angst about, because I have a serious issue with how far she let Darrell Brooks Jr. go. Even when it came to questioning, if you want to call that, the witnesses and the survivors and the victims. And I think for that, you know, an apology would not be totally out of the question. And a lot of people say to me, well, if you have such strong feelings, but you're giving her a 97, aren't you like a hypocrite? Because it sounds like you're giving her a 75, but here you are masquerading a 97. And maybe, you know, they're right. I don't know. Maybe my criticisms in my mind are worth a lot more than 3 points. But maybe I just took 3 points off because I was scared of the criticism. Maybe it's because I thought she did a fantastic job. Maybe it's a little bit of everything. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't think that I was consciously scared of, you know, voting a certain way, because that's not me. But it's within the realm of possibility, but that's not me. Maybe I should have scored her lower. I don't, and that's again what I just said a few minutes ago. The best comments are the comments that disagree with you or that challenge you. Well, if you believe this, tell me why. That's not saying that they agree with me, and that's certainly not saying that they don't agree with me. It's a question asking for clarification. If you believe in this, tell me why. And I have to be honest with you, my 97 is suspect, because I give a lot more than 3% criticism of Judge Dorow. And people are not going to like that. And they're gonna call me names, which is fine. I'm asking you to leave comments. You leave a comment. Again, if I don't like it, tough. I just would like, I'd like to have a full head of hair. It doesn't mean I'm going to get it. But I would like to have comments that are more engaging and that give me the opportunity to respond on any level. If you say you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, it's kind of hard to start a conversation off like that. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? And you could call me an idiot without calling me an idiot. You could be like, I didn't think anybody with even basic common sense would believe what you believe. Can you tell me more? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just, in a conversational manner saying you're an idiot, but I'm not calling you an idiot. And so that is, the seeds of a contentious conversation, but a conversation just the same. But you insult somebody, and it's not just that the other person not be offended and engage in conversation. If you as a viewer, somebody that's looking at the conversation for the first time, sees the first line say you're an idiot, they're already going to feel like this is not going to be a serious conversation. That's not how you start. And some of these comments, let me tell you, some of these comments, will get like 30, 40 responses. And that one comment will dominate the conversation in the comments because, as you know, a lot of videos have hundreds of comments, but there's only like one or two that are at the very top. And those are ones that keep getting thumbs ups and get responses. And in a real kind of way, there's people that maybe won't even watch the video, but will read the comments. So I'm just saying that I like the conversation. And I like when people give it back to me. And I do think that my 97 is a little suspect. The more I think about it, it's probably a lot lower than that. I don't want to say what, but a lot lower than that. So, but it's still, I think I could still, with a straight face, say she would get an A, which is an A. In my day, an A was 93, I think. So B was 85 to 90, 85 to 93. No, I think a 92 was an A when I know an 89 was a B plus. So like a 90, I think a 92 would have been an A. So up to 91 would have been a B. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that grading style is pretty, across the boards in the United States. So yeah, I think an A would be a 93. I think she would get an A. So maybe I would drop it to a 93. That's still an A, A B is a really good grade. A C gets you by. I'm just saying, I have not seen anybody give her less than a 60. 65, I will say, is pretty low. And in my day, a 65 was a D. And you couldn't pass with a D, although in theory you can, and in high school you can. So, in any event, nobody, except for one guy, is saying that Judge Dorow is a D grade judge. I will stand by the A. Maybe not a 97, maybe more like a 93. In the end, though, I live for the commentary. I live for the discussion. And, if I see another comment, this wasn't planned. If I see another comment that I'm like so inspired by, I will go out and make a video. And that's another reason why the comments are so important, because they inspire the heck out of me. The comments are why I do these videos in the first place. So, just a lot of blowback based on that subscriber's comment in my follow-up video. And I'm sorry, but I'm not, because that's what this is all about. Getting reactions, hearing your opinions. And we're going to be talking about this trial for the next 20, 30 years. This trial is going to take, and more and more people are going to discover it. And it's a horrible thing that this person did, an absolutely horrible thing that this person did, a demonic thing this person did. But the trial, unfortunately, and again, this was a trial that Judge Dorow presided over. So again, the hardest Judge Dorow supporters realize that the circus that is drawing the attention for this trial was a circus that was overseen by Judge Dorow. So you tell me how great of a job she did controlling Darrell Brooks Jr., because if that were the case, nobody would be watching this, the way that they are, and leaving comments the way that they are, and focusing not on the lawyering, not on the presiding, but focusing on the tantrums, the stare downs, the insults of a defendant that was chained to a chair and seemingly was the most powerless of all. Think about that one.